Shocking! Indoor cow farm harvests billions per year. Visit here often are etched into a metal corncob the size of a speedboat. Family fun is guaranteed at this dairy farm. It says so on the sign with the cow. Another poster features a kid with wide eyes holding a fruit ice cream with the slogan, "Very tempting." But if you leave, you'll face even more of the same. Sound interesting? The BP gas station's in-house convenience store is known as the Dairy Catizen. Central Bank is a park where you can let your dog run free, and right next to it is a Cowfe, a cafe serving grilled cheese sandwiches and milkshakes. While the water tower has spots like a Holstein, most of the other buildings follow the traditional red and white color scheme of an American farm. The hotel has two tower additions designed to appear like grain silos and an indoor pool with a slide that looks like a huge wet cow's tongue. But these sites will have to wait until after you've seen the barn-like structure next door. Your adventure begins here, it reads in large white letters styled after Play School. Here at Fair Oaks Farms in Indiana, we entertain weary families so they can get back on the road feeling good about the future of agriculture in the United States. Considering that these 33,000 cows produce an average of 300,000 gallons of milk every day, there's also quite a deal more. Welcome to our house, a working modern farm where our animals are the center, directed by a team with country charm. There's nothing here that's hidden. Everything here is from the heart, reads a sign next to the counter where tour tickets are sold. Fair Oaks Farms is the location to begin your ag venture. The facilities are spotless, and visitors who share the sentiment that milk is the most wholesome meal on earth would likely enjoy their time there as much as its corporate sponsors do, among them Cargill Inc., Land O'Lakes Inc., and others. And yet, outside of these 19 acres, rural America as a whole hasn't exactly been singing the praises of dairy in recent years. As a result, it has been the subject of much distress and even eulogy. In the state of Wisconsin alone, 2 or 3 family-run dairies fail every single day. Despite the name change, some of these farms are still in operation. Given how few farms are still failing, the stability of that rate over the past 3 years is striking. There were over 75,000 dairies in the state in the early 1970s, and they are currently around 7,400. Officials in Minnesota, just to the west, recently revealed that the state's median household income increased to almost $68,000 in 2015, or nearly 10% higher than the national average. Producers of milk and dairy products have nothing to do with it. The state's median dairy farm income dropped to $43,900 in 2017 from $44,000 the year before. It fell precipitously to $14,697 in 2018. In Minnesota, 50% of dairy farmers lost money last year, and thousands of dairy farms have disappeared there as well. Surprisingly, despite this near-extinction event, Americans are eating more dairy products than ever before, with yogurt and cheese making up for the decline in fluid milk intake. The average American ate 646 pounds of dairy last year, a high that hasn't been seen in 56 years. As more and more family farms go out of business, more power is given to large, streamlined industrial dairies that can survive economic downturns and maintain a razor-thin profit margin thanks to economies of scale. The equivalent of Fair Oaks Farms, in other words. University of Wisconsin Center for Dairy Profitability Director Mark Stevenson says, 30 years ago when I got started, if you would have asked me what a large farm was, I probably would have replied 15 or 20 cows, something like that. Today, tens of thousands of cows can be kept in a single CAFO, or concentrated animal feeding operation, like the one at Fair Oaks. Stevenson adds that the image of red barns and cows grazing in the field is still ingrained in the public consciousness. What you want to dream up in your mind when you think of a dairy farm is an image that is both comforting and familiar, like a warm embrace. Today, farmers are earning millions from this amazing business idea. So, pals, what do you think? Is it a viable method of doing business? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel too.